Tonight, from NRG Stadium in Houston, Texas, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Houston Texans taking on the Indianapolis Colts.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Tonight we start Week 14 with a great Thursday night matchup between the Indianapolis Colts and the Houston Texans. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big pickup of 38. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. The Colts at 10-2 on the year, and they come in on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 22-yard line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Wide open receiver, complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Taylor is going to take this one in for a Colts touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll try and start this drive in the air. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. These two teams met in Indy earlier in the year with the Colts coming out on top. So a win here in Houston would give them the season sweep. On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll look to throw here. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards 2:22 on the clock. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 41. The throw over the middle taken in. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of 35. And that throw there going to put him over 4,000 yards passing now for the season, maybe strengthening his MVP consideration.
And you figure with still a handful of games left to play, 5,000 yards is not totally out of the realm of possibility. The way he is playing, I think he's going to get there.
2nd and goal from the 1. Again, it'll be Taylor. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Looking middle, and that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. They give to Taylor out of the gun. He'll get this up to about the 44.
Well, there's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
That's a loss of 8 yards there to bring up third.
These guys off the edge are already tough to contain when they're protecting a stationary target. Ask them to hold their blocks when a runner is struggling to find a lane, often an impossible task. Regardless of the outcome on the scoreboard, that will be one of this game's biggest stops.
The Colts send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And that's a 48-yard punt with a coverage holding him to 3 on the return. And the Texans... A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Rolling to his left. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable 3rd down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the 1st down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. Buying time to his left. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for the first with Taylor. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling. Back to Taylor on 1st down. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. Now the Colts moving quickly here in the hurry-up offense. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he'll be brought down at the 27. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. And this one is right through, and that'll bring them back within 4. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the 2nd half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the 1st half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. The toss here completed to Pittman. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 2 catches in the 1st half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the 2nd half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. The Texans here on 3rd down, putting an extra defender in the secondary. Back to throw here. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. 1st and 10, Taylor now. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Now back to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
Back to throw now on 1st down. He's going to float this one deep right side. And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete. Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 27-yard line. A good pickup there, a 22. Again, he'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
The defense did its job of taking away a quick throw, but that's only half the battle because they've got to get to him before he can make a run for it. A little bit late containing him there, so he makes a nice gain out of a play that looked like it was in trouble.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. They'll drop to throw. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Benson. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. They'll run here with Taylor. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, that's his 19th. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. From the gun, it's Taylor. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 60 yards for him on the ground now, and 3 touchdowns to go along with it. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Again, it's Taylor. He'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Well, that'll be incomplete. He took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He'll drop this down to Taylor, and he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes you just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a 1st down.
And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. He'll get this one to Pittman. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a 1-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
Back to throw again. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he is stopped just short on 3rd down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10. They'll try and run for it. And he has the 1st down before he's tackled at the 5. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. On play action, they'll throw. Steps away. His pass caught at the 4. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, Colts. Jonathan Taylor, his 25th touchdown. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And everyone knows the OT rules, Charles, but pretty simple formula. They go down and get a field goal, we continue play, but if they can find the end zone on this possession, ball game over.
And as meticulously as all teams plan for a game, I don't doubt for a second on that offense coordinator's play sheet, he's got some overtime plays that he wants to run. I know it sounds crazy, but they plan for everything. 1st and 10 all the way throughout the game. 2nd and 7.
A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. A huge play there in overtime, and even 40 yards. Well, in overtime, I think coaches always wondering, where's that magic line for my kicker? They're already in field goal range after that big play.
I'm glad you brought that up because that magic line can change throughout the game. It's constantly being updated by teams. It starts with pregame. Okay, how do you feel? As the game goes on, they might ask him again, still feel that same number? Is it a different number? Right hash, left hash, what do you need? And that goes into the play calling in OT.
The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 91 yards rushing for him so far in this one as he nears 1,400 for the year. 2nd down, another run with Taylor. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. So a big play in this opening drive of overtime. Now looking at a 3rd and 3. They run once more with Taylor. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. 4th down now after a loss of 2. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to at least get him a lead here in overtime. And his kick is good. And with it, they have taken the lead. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Out now comes the Houston offense as you take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. And I tell you, 4 weeks still to go, and everything is wide open, and it's fun.
And I know we always talk about, well, if the playoffs were to begin today, and then we kind of go, okay, but they're not. Let's see how it plays out. Wouldn't it be fun to play with this playoff lineup right now? Because to me, just about anyone can win this whole thing out of this grouping we currently have. And by the time we get there, it may look entirely different.
And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. And once again, this Colts defense stops him behind the line of scrimmage. Give him a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up 3rd down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's got him. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. He'll look to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So no shortage of offense in this game, but a very clean game too, Charles. Each side got its points, but they did so without committing a single turnover.
That's so true, and it certainly felt like NFL football at its finest, right? You talk about the highest level for both of these offenses. Neither one of them afraid of taking risks, and both of them aggressively pushing it downfield. I did like, Brandon, how smart they were about going about their business, though. They were high-flying, but they took care of the ball.
Yeah, they did, and just keeping it clean in a game like this with all these points, you don't see that very often, even at the highest level. Job well done by both sides. So for Indianapolis, the win pushes their record now to 11-2 on the year. And they'll get a few extra days to savor this one before they take on the Philadelphia Eagles. Meanwhile, for Houston, it's unfortunately more of the same as they'll fall to 3-10 on the year. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Nashville. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
day. From Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis, it's Week 15 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Philadelphia Eagles.
And we drop you in at the start of this next possession in a 3-0 ball game. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Open man here is Benson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
Well, it certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
The Colts at 11-2 now, and they've been playing their best football of the year. Winners of 4 in a row.
And they were able to tough it out last week, a close one-score game. And those are the kind of wins that pull you together as a team because everyone gains confidence, and they feel like they can continue to get better.
Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up.
Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on third down. Back to throw. Over the middle, it's complete.
And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
He'll drop to throw.
This will be taken in by Michael Pittman.
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
He's going to sling this deep downfield.
And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. They'll set up a throw. Leaping, and he makes the grab. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. Expect this from the visiting team when playing indoors, but not the home team.
They're supposed to get all the advantages, right? The home crowd's supposed to help them. They forgot where they were, perhaps.
And they'll try again here, 1st and goal after the false start.
Up the middle, here's Taylor.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
They'll look to run with Taylor.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown.
Jonathan Taylor,
his 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season.
And the Colts.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need a score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
Second down, another run with Taylor. And he'll take this to the 32, a gain of about 3. On third down, here's Taylor.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. The Colts send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Fielded at the 20. And 9 yards there on the return following a punt of 47.
And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. All right, the offense back out there now. Let's see what they can put together. He'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Webb. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up second down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Now a handoff. Taylor with it. And he'll be brought down with the first down after a gain of about 11 as that takes us to the 2-minute warning.
Okay, ready?
Looking to throw.
They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
First down now, but that clock rolling. They're going to look to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete.
And they're going to move it down inside the 25.
Now the Colts moving quickly here in the hurry-up offense. They'll set up to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep him out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Jonathan.
So we are in the final. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the third quarter. Now a play fake here on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now a give to Taylor. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
And force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. On the handoff, this is Taylor, and he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice. Lane to hit.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They go to the ground again with Taylor.
And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. 43 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's a throw dropped off to his fullback.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 23. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. He'll buy some time right. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So instead of forcing the field goal, it'll be 1st and goal.
Yeah, the force was trying to make something happen that just didn't need to, right? I mean, plays happen, let it go. It's over instead.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. They'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. On the handoff, Taylor. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
He's got it to the 43 here.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
2nd and 6. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
Well, there wasn't much there with that hitch route. They didn't gain what they expected. But sometimes when you call a hitch, you really don't have an alternate to go to. You don't have a second route to throw it to. So sometimes you have to write
another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 24-yard line. 14 yards through the air. Caught the D off guard on 3rd and 1.
I like the Third and 2. They were geared up to stop the run. I like the fact they just hit them.
Late stages of the game here in the 4th quarter as this offense takes over 1st and 10. 2nd and 3. Yeah, that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that
touchdown. A great play there. Good touchdown. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Wide open receiver complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They go play action here on 1st down. They'll roll him out right. Got a man, it's Pittman, and he holds it in for the Colts touchdown. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. This game was really a tussle, seemed like just a moment ago, and now they've got the momentum. A couple of scores on their last pair of drives, and a 2-score lead. I think here now you go conservative, right? Run the football, work the clock.
You know, I usually agree with you, but I'm going after them right here. I want to put this bad boy away. I wouldn't be afraid to throw it. They've got all the confidence, all the momentum on their side. Go ahead and take your dagger shots and try and finish this one off.
I disagree vehemently. I say run the football. You've got the lead.
Well, let's watch it and find out who's right.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman.
And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. The offense on 3rd down, they've been excellent. 6 for 7. This is 3rd and 10. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line.
That is caught. Michael Pittman with it.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 29 yards. 1st down. Here's Taylor. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. Taylor. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another out here defensively. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. They'll run with Taylor. And he stopped immediately there. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
On the counter, it's Taylor.
And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the 1st. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it. Brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. Taylor.
And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40.
And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And, Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning